I quit your BM, I still rock Mercedes funk. If I quit this season, I still be the greatest funk. My left stroke just went viral. Right stroke put the baby in a spiral. Soprano C.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. And for Cleveland, the results have been excellent for them over the first half of the season. And it has to be said, they're not showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon. And Kenny, we have lots to talk about. One thing coming up on the horizon, the trade deadline. Front offices have had time to evaluate rosters. What are your feelings about blockbuster in-season trades?
Huge deals are rare in the season, Ernie. You know,
Huge
typically
deals.
Huge deals. You know, but typically they come in the offseason because teams have time to nurture and bring them together. But there have been some great trades in midseason. So you can find new life right after the trade deadline, a la Clyde Drexler of the Houston Rockets, to get us our second championship.
Good point. New players would be slow to acclimate. But, Ernie, I think at times you risk disrupting chemistry.
Sometimes worth the risk and sometimes not.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a nut, and sometimes I don't.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What's going on, fellas?
Oh,
What's good,
hey,
Aaron?
DJ. I'm just doing some playoff projections. We are still tracking as favorites right now.
Still tracking his favorites, for real?
For real.
Oh, Aaron, enough of this favorite stuff. Hey, look, I'll give it to you. Numbers are great when it comes to percentages and what works, but W's don't come from numbers. We still need to perform. So let's just cut out all this chitter-chatter until we actually get it done on the court. You feeling me? Yeah, I think you felt that.
Did Coach just say schmaverits?
He did. It's not a word.
Words are hard. Yeah, words are hard. Keep doing what you're doing, this guy.
It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. You look at the Nuggets. They are definitely a team in the bubble in the West, 9th place and vying for contention.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, since the trade, this team has absolutely been fantastic. They've been balling big time, and that's what you want when you make a trade like that. They are looking to make a push here down the stretch.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, the good news keeps coming in for DJ, this time in the shoe department. He's landed a signature shoe deal, something that's almost unheard of for an undrafted player. But DJ is a name and a face that is marketable, and you can expect to see billboards and commercials from him in the near future. Guys?
Thank you, David. Still hammering out the details in the Air Harlands, but I'll make sure you get a box of them when they hit the streets, Greg. Well, both sides in this game have incredible talents in the front court. You get the feeling, Steve, that they'll be going back and forth all night long.
When you have versatile guys in the front court, they can take over the basketball game because no matter what, rebounding is a premium. And then you have these guys that can score, dribble, and pass. From the front court, if you have a talented big guy, he can impact the game, I think, even more than a guard.
Yeah, I agree. Tip-off goes to Denver. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Down low, it's Millsap and Jokic. Harris is out there with Hill. And it's Sampson in at the 3 slot. Now here's LeBron. Following the miss by Paul Millsap. Good on the triple.
The facilitator, LeBron sees the entire floor. If you're open, you know what? He'll find you.
Harris passes to Millsap. Hill up top. Here's Sampson. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Sampson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. LeBron kicks to Smith. To the left side wing. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the Nuggets over the past few seasons have done a great job as an organization of collecting talent.
And with that steady approach, they've been able to develop a star with Jokic. The Nuggets took a very disciplined approach to building this team, and you can see the depth they enjoy, and it all starts with the job this front office has done.
You know, watching DJ, he has that inner fire, a competitiveness that brings out the best in his game most of the time.
Now, here is Hill. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
You know what? I also like how he attacked the glass, gave a terrific effort in that department.
Here's Sampson. Lock at 6. Misses off the right iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside Thomas. Shoots from the baseline. Hill with some nice D.
He likes to work that in-between area, upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
Harris outside. Outside Millsap. Harris passes to Jokic. Here's Sampson. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers on offense. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
So it's Denver now. Following the miss by DJ. Sampson. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Sampson's got 5.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Inside, Jokic with the steal. to the paint. Sampson's shot, good. 7 points in the game. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And last season, how about the jump to true stardom that Jokic was able to make? There was a stretch where every game he just looked more and more incredible. Truly gave this team, I think, a franchise player in the blink of an eye.
And for so many fans, Greg, of Jokic, it wasn't a surprise to see his play blossom last season.
Yeah, and boy, did he. Jokic is so skilled for a big man, having played point guard growing up, still very young and looks to be a star for a long time.
Now, here's Jokic. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Now here's Rose, following the miss by Jokic. Wells wide open. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Wells has got himself on the board with 3 there. The Nuggets trail by 3. Jokic a screen. Murray kicks to Jokic, and he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Rose kicks to DJ, and DJ throws it down.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. No one near him. Good on the jump shot. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Murray. He's covered by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Murray connects from 3-point range.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Now here's Rose. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Kicks to DJ. The layup off target.
Boy, he blew an easy layup, and he is furious with himself.
Here's Murray. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Hot right out of the gate, generating some early confidence and building on that lead.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Miles out there with Will Barton. Then there's Murray. Then it's Moutier, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5.
This is when DJ's at his best, when he's playing with an aggressive mindset.
And the Cleveland Cavaliers unable to defend their 2016 title, Steve, but hungry to return to the NBA Finals once again.
You know, the pressure, Kevin, to capitalize on their window. LeBron James turning 33 this season. An aging supporting cast. It won't get any easier.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the 76ers looked really strong. He scored 17 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. Another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him. Kevin, we'll see if he can keep it going tonight.
Okay, thanks, David. And what do you think, guys? Will we see a repeat of his performance again in this one?
I wouldn't be surprised if he's even better tonight, Kevin. He has the ability to follow up a great game with an even greater one.
But you have to think he's a little worn down from that last game. It had to have taken a lot out of him.
Now, here's Moutier looking for his first basket still in this one.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Find some space out beyond the arc.
Thompson outside. The dish now to Crowder. Some nice passing by Cleveland here from deep. Rose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Nuggets.
And they really based almost their entire offense around the three-point shot. Spread the floor, space the defense, and if the deep shots aren't falling, at least it should open things up inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love's checked in for Tristan Thompson. James comes in for Crowder, and Thomas subbed in for Derrick Rose. And they take the lead.
Paul Millsap is a workhorse inside.
Now, Smitty, be honest. When you're watching these games on TV or in person, how much do you miss playing the game?
You know I do, Kevin. I've always had that in my bones. But I think as of now, the last 2 or 3 years, as a guy that can shoot the ball a little bit, I wonder and dream and pray if I could have got a chance to shoot 15, 18 threes. So I love it, but I know my time is over, but I would love to shoot that many threes.
Here's Sampson following the score by Cleveland. Millsap a screen. Sampson's shot is off.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You look at DJ all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
I will be surprised given how hard he's worked, how well he's produced. This is a guy you can build a team around.
And here is Hill. After Isaiah Thomas made that last three-pointer. Hill kicks to Jokic. Passes it to Sampson for three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Richard. And so it's Cleveland going into the break with a 10-point lead. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this. The second half just about to get going here. And Cavs head coach Tyronn Lue, even as a player known for his attention, Steve, to detail.
You know, he's had skills, but I think that's how he's made it because he is one of those guys that's particular about the detail. He has a mind for the game and a passion for it. It continues to separate him now as a coach.
Smith is the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Kevin Love out there with DJ, and it's Thomas in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Emmanuel Mudiay spent a year in China prior to the NBA rather than playing in college. A lot of people respect what he did while he was over there. He said, being in a foreign country, everything is different. It made me mentally strong. Now in the NBA, he said, you've got to have confidence because every point guard in this league can play. You've got to keep that edge and be prepared at all times. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Mental fortitude is critical, especially when you're a young player in this league. The Nuggets had shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And for Cleveland, repeat or no repeat, just having that first title still resonates. A city no longer defined by sports futility.
You know, Steve, many felt that it was fitting that the Cavaliers came back in the 2016 finals from a 3-1 series deficit to win it all. If you're going to finally break through, it would have to be against all odds to make something like that happen.
Yeah, so true. And the actual ring the team got after that comeback has a story to it. 3 white diamonds and 4 red garnets, showing the sequence of wins and losses. It reflects determination and the end of a curse.
Now here's James, following the miss by Gary Harris. 6 on the shot clock, down low. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Cleveland shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Crowder comes in for James. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. Now here's Murray. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. They set the pick to the inside. Hernan Gomez.
And there's a certain art to blocking shots without fouling. DJ with perfect timing.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Steve, free throws, not the most exciting aspect of the game, certainly, but they're a great way to put points on the board. Talk about the mentality for a scorer. You know, getting to the line and making that part of his game.
Kevin, if you're a scorer, you got to be able to knock down free throws, especially those games you're not shooting a high percentage from the field. But if you can get to the line 6 times, 7 times on your own, and you're shooting 85 to 90%, that gives you 5 or 6 points. And then you have a couple technical fouls, and you can put another 2 points on there. You're talking about a guy as a scorer that are 9, we call it free points. Now you need a couple threes and a couple one-on-one moves. You're at 20, and everything else after that is gravy.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Barton kicks to Murray. He feeds it to Millsap. And Millsap slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Rose. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Crowder with it. Lyles there. And DJ throws it down.
Sometimes when DJ gets rolling offensively, he becomes near unconscious. We're seeing part of that here.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Martin with it. Outside Millsap. Lyles inside. The kick out to Barton. Shoots over Crowder. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I'm impressed with the motor of Millsap, always around the ball.
1:41 left in the third quarter. Smith kicks to DJ. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Millsap. The feed now to Murray. Back to Millsap. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Millsap's got 9.
His perimeter shooting sets Millsap apart. That shot must be respected.
And when you talk about just a natural basketball player, I think you got to envision a guy like Paul Millsap. He just does it all. He's got the skill level and versatility at that power forward position. And in this league today, you have to be able to impact the game the way he does.
And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from DJ. DJ's got 19 points.
Yeah, That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Lyles. And another shot, and the layup is up and in. Lyles got his first points of the game.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
On the wing, Thompson. Three-pointer, Crowder. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Up the floor. It's stolen by Smith. Now Cleveland moving it up. Smith's running. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Barton. Now here's Murray. He's covered by Rose. Barton kicks to Millsap. 3 seconds left. A shot, no good. And so it's Cleveland going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Mike Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Stay positive. Don't get down. We got a lot of time.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play getting started. The Nuggets trail by 10, and Denver will start the 4th quarter with Martin at small forward with Millsap at power forward. Hill is out there with Harris, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Jokic sets the screen for Barton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
And one of the things about Will Barton's game that, to me, makes him such a force is how unpredictable he can be. He plays at times almost like a man out of control, and it really does work to his advantage as he is a difficult guy to deal with in those one-on-one situations.
And to back up the point with Barton in his chaotic play style, he knows exactly what he's about. Famously saying, Greg, I'm so creative most of the time, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Hey, you know, that might sound glib, but it is just how Barton plays. I mean, a fantastic competitor who just does what it takes to win. He gives you a little bit of everything out on the floor.
And here is Hill after the three-pointer from Shammy Wells.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers. But since the break, he's been a disaster.
Denver making a switch here. Sampson's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 11. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Hill has it in the corner. Harris kicks to Sampson. To the wing right side. Millsap against Love. Millsap passes to Jokic. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Sampson, covered by LeBron. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. Denver calls timeout. And there are so many amazing players in the league right now, Smitty, when you look at some of the guys who came in since you retired. Who would you like to have played with or played against?
I think with, it would have been a treat to play alongside LeBron James.
Yeah.
I think against, right now I'd love to see playing up against a guy like Giannis and Kristaps Porzingis, just the different ways these guys affect the game at their size. There's so many guys, and would love to get a chance to just be in front and marvel at watching Steph Curry go through what he's doing, and a Kyrie Irving.
Right.
There's so many guys, Kevin. I just wouldn't want to guard those guys. I'm going to just say play with all those guys, not against.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make take a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
And here is Thomas. George Hill getting it to go from deep.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Jokic kicks to Harris. Good ball movement here. The shot. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. That's 7 points for Jokic.
Millsap is a gifted passer, creating for his teammates.
Love outside. Over to the wing. The jump hook. And it's DJ missing. The Nuggets trail by 8. Harris kicks to Sampson. Inside. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Hill. Hill's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now DJ. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Wells. James right side. Love with a wide open look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Sampson's shot is off.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
The Nuggets trail by 8. There's a screen. Hill kicks to Sampson. Feeds to Millsap. Over James. And the shot falls short this time. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. And DJ throws it down.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DJ.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now here's DJ, following the miss by Jokic. DJ dishes to Love. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Cavaliers lead by 14. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Smith against Harris. Pass to Millsap. Jokic a screen. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David.